I'm Christine Bergeron, President and CEO at Vancity. When I took on the interim role, I really wanted to just do everything I could to get us in the right spot for where we needed to be in the future. My journey at Vancity has been really actually constantly learning about what makes this organization so unique. We're actually in our 75th year now, it's 2021. At the end of the day, when we step back, I think what makes us a bit different is that we do really try to see what others don't, or what they maybe choose not to see in terms of gaps in the economy, people being left behind. We've always known that was one of the biggest pieces is inclusion from an economic participation perspective. We started 75 years ago, and it was 14 people coming together saying, you know, the tools of finance are powerful. How do we think about these tools of finance to help everyday people with like their real life problems? Just everyday problems, right? We all have them. How do we use these tools to actually make a difference and deal with the inequities that we see? Even best intention is not sufficient. You really need to take the systemic look at, you know, how do we think about who we lend to and how we think about that risk-return framework. How else can we put those layers on that to really get at diversity in the broadest sense to keep us down that path of broadening economic inclusion? The local business aspect, it's super important. Individual members, small business members, and these days, of course, all the solopreneurs that really mesh between an individual and a business are super critical to the thriving local community that we all want, that some of us are craving these days. You really can't extract local businesses from local well-being. We've seen this with our research, right, that those communities that really were connected to their small businesses saw those small businesses thrive. And that's pretty remarkable in terms of a data point of the importance of them. I've had a lot of different roles here. I've interacted and worked directly with a lot of people in this organization. So I've seen firsthand how much they care about their work and how much they care for each other. The DNA is really about putting people first. For us, that's our members. And when you have that empathy and compassion that our team members have, that shows up all the time. Our members are really this financial force, right? It's what they do with their money and how they bank that's going to make that difference. And that they really feel like they are this financial force for change, that what they're doing with their money is making a difference. And all together, we're building a clean and fair world.